Hi guys, I know this is a live and I can't upload videos on computer because I don't know how. And here's Scott. This is like his favorite spot right here. And then he starts playing with me. But I'm going out of town to go visit my grandma and visit my friends. But I'm gonna like write a list and help my grandma with whatever she needs, like, especially with her new phone, which is an old shitty, sorry, flip phone. Anyways, um, and then I'm gonna have my free time out there with Scotch and with my friends and with Hunter's mom, because I need to visit her because she hasn't been feeling good. She hurt her back, and yeah, so I'm gonna be out there for like 5 or 6 days, maybe a week. I'm not sure. Um, But yeah, I just can't wait to get out there, and I wish Hunter would come with me, but he has to take care of his dad, so that kind of sucks. But maybe next time. But yeah, um, but yeah, I can't wait to go out there and see my sister, my best friend, um, his mom, and my other best friend, and yeah. So I don't have money, which really sucks. I should have I saved for out there, but then I had to spend some. So yeah, um, I don't really know what else is going on. I mean, I want to play some music, but yeah. Anyways, here's Scotchy. He's 6 months now. He's so big. Um, he's about 7 years in human years, so he's 7 years old. So he's still a kid. Um, he lost a tooth a couple weeks ago, a big tooth, and I kept it. It was so cute. It was like, I'm gonna keep it for like a little memory. And my sister was like, ew, that's so gross. He's not human. And I was like, I don't care. It's cute. And it's a little memory. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up the dishes in a little bit, maybe, or when Papa Bear wakes up. But I really need to call Mama Bear because I need to ask her. Okay, it's at 34%. I need to ask her if she can pick up something for me. Um, yeah. So, um, calm down. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I can't wait to go out to the desert. Um, Not much is going on. I mean, we deep cleaned the whole house. Well, not the whole house, but we deep cleaned the kitchen, our room, and the living room. Um, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, maybe. And his friend, my fiance's friend, helped out cook last night and cook the other night before that. So they made chili the first night, and then last night they made spaghetti and garlic bread and like a blizzard. So yeah. Hey, another thing is he loves going into the trash, and I hate that because he gets like little wrappers out or like toilet paper. Like he ripped up this freaking toilet paper that I blew my nose on, and it's disgusting. But yeah, I hate when he does that. He's still potty training. He's still in potty training. I'm tight my Scotch. Anyways, he's still potty training. Move. He's still getting potty trained. I mean, and he's had a few accidents here and there, but it's like if I don't take him out right away, and and he waits for me, so then if I don't take him out right away, and he's like, I know he's waiting for me, but I'm doing something, then he'll go in the house because I didn't take him. So that's another like bummer because I'm responsible for him, and I need to know when he needs to go out, and when he needs to go out, I need to drop what I'm doing, not drop what I'm doing, but try to take him out when I can as soon as possible. So yeah, he's a pain in the butt, but I love this cup. I got it from my grandma. last time I visited her. This and another cup that I use at her house is one of my favorites. Like, this is the only cup I'll use probably. But when it's dirty, I don't use it, so I use other cups. I don't really know what else to talk about. I mean, Scott just chewing on a rope now. I got gauges. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but you can't really see them on this computer. But they're not that big, and I kind of want to up the size a bit. Maybe for my birthday, or I don't know, somewhere when I have the money, I'll get another pair. And I have to find the stretching cream. I have that in my makeup bag and it disappeared. So I have no idea where it's at. It's probably in the garage somewhere or in a bag somewhere, like in one of my backpacks or purses. But I really want to stretch these out because I don't remember what they are. Remember what size they are because I upped the size when I first decided to start gauges. And I remember, oh my god, I put the biggest one in one time, not the biggest one, but I upped 2 sizes shortly after I already upped 1 size. And it was like a month after I upped a size. And I didn't know, but I was trying to put in a bigger one. And sorry, I had to move the cords. See shoes on the cords. Hey. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was putting in. Here it goes in the back. And I was putting in the bigger one, and it stretched out so much it hurt. Like my ears were piercing red tomatoes, and freaking it was swollen, and it hurt to like touch right here, like all around right here. It just hurt, and I decided to just take them out, like slowly take them out. But it was the worst. That's the only size that I mistakenly put in, and it was like a fucking, I don't even know. It was a big size. Like, it was one of the long ones, like the long, not these short ones, but the long ones. So it was like you had to push it all the way through. So I stretched out my ear like big hole. It was a big, pretty hole, but a pretty big hole. Anyways, I freaking never did that again. It was so hard. I was like, I just fucking like, okay, I got it. And you just hear the pop, a little pop. And it's just like, oh, it's horrible. That's why I don't want to up a size that big ever again. I might up a size maybe 1 or 2 of this size because I want a bigger one. They're not that big. They kind of just look like earrings until you notice the back. But I don't know. I want to up a size or 2. But I do need the stretching cream, so if I have to get a new one, I will. But I think you order them on Amazon or you can get them anywhere. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Anyways, I want to smoke a bowl, but that's for Papa Bear. But he's been sleeping for like 2 or 3 hours since I've been up. And I got up at like 8:30. But we're out of cigarettes, so I'm going to smoke out of this. It's just tobacco, but because we have a whole bag of it. It's huge, I know, but Babe rolled a bunch of cigarettes. And I don't really know how to personally roll cigarettes. I rolled my own a few times, but they come out either too big or less tobacco, or they're just shitty when I roll them. But when my fiance rolls them, he's just like perfect at it, and I'm like, fuck you. It's actually, the sun came out. That's a plus. It was really looked like it was gonna rain last night and this morning, and then the clouds. It is still pretty cloudy, but the sun came out, so that's good. I don't know if it'll rain tomorrow, but it said it will. So I might not go to my grandma's tomorrow, but I might go like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm gonna text Mom Bear. What are y'all doing for this Sunday weekend? What are y'all doing? Have you had a nice weekend? Have you had a good weekend? Have you slept in? Have you cooked? What have you done? Leave it down in the comments. And leave down in the comments what else I should like post, like Q&As, mukbangs, cooking, hair, makeup. What do y'all want to see? I mean, I might do a makeup tutorial about what I do to my face. Sometimes I don't even do the foundation and all that shit. That's only like when I'm really going out. And yeah, so I just do my eyeliner and then my freaking eyeshadow. Sometimes I do my eyebrows, but I look like a fucking clown with the shit I have, so I don't really know. And then I just put my lipstick and a little bit of whatever the sparkly shit is called. I forgot. Anyways, I forgot. I'm so out of it. Because I need to pack today, or I need to pack by tomorrow, so I can be ready and have everything ready by the door for when I leave. So yeah, that's all I do for my face. And just my eyeliner, eyeshadow, and lipstick. And sometimes my eyebrows. But when I'm really like want to do my makeup, I do my foundation. Oh, I put mascara on too. But I do my foundation all around. I do my eyebrows. I do my eyeshadow, my eyeliner. I do a lot of stuff. I do pretty much everything when I'm like really want to, or if I'm going out with my grandma or something. Or if I'm going somewhere really quick, or to the store, like somewhere out, or just for the weekend, I'll do like a little bit of makeup. So if y'all want to see that, I tried dyeing my hair blonde and it didn't come out that great. There's some blonde right there, and then there's blonde from back all the way to the front. I don't know if y'all can see. It's a shitty camera. But yeah, my hair's all wavy in the mornings. And I really want to go blonde, so maybe if my grandma takes me to the hair salon or something, she can get my hair stripped and then dyed blonde. But it's like a lot of money, so maybe she'll go to the place that she usually takes me, which is a really nice place and a really nice hair salon that she goes to. So I might go to that one. I don't know. I'll ask her if that can be like an early New Year present for me, or Christmas, or birthday. Ooh, that's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna smoke this bowl because there's still a pack that I packed for him, but he has a lot, so he still has some. Pretty good amount. So I'm gonna smoke this, just a tit or two. I'm gonna put it in the freeze. I can just repack him a bowl. So this is the bowl that I packed him this morning when he woke up, and pretty much some from last night. So it's still packed pretty good. But whenever he wakes up, I'll pack him another one, of course, and then leave that in there for him. But I just want to smoke this because it was packed pretty well. So I might as well. come join. This is the only video that will be coming up until I get back. Okay, so I said hi, come join. This is the only video that would be coming up until I get back and can do another video. Love you, peeps, because that's my word, peeps. I heard a lot of other people use it, but I love that word because it's like love. It's like the word that I use, like love, friend, or best friend, or I love you, like sister or brother. It's like peep is a real like meaning to me because ever since I first started listening to Little Peep, I was like, wow, peep. That kind of reminds me of when I call people like friend or love or homie or whatever I call them as when I see them. I'd be like, hey girl, or hey, what's up homie, or what's up love. That's like I could say, hey, what's up peep. Or whenever I'm doing a live or doing a freaking video, I don't know. I just like the word peep because it just, I don't know, it just means a lot to me. And it just, when I was going through some really tough shit, and it was before I had my first episode, my first episode, I'm sorry, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I had a schizophrenia episode about 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, and I had to stay in the hospital, and it was really bad. Like, it was my first experience ever. I was hallucinating. I was just bad. It was just horrible. And I stayed in the hospital for a while, and then I got out, and then I recently, maybe a month ago, yeah, I had another kind of episode, and it was because I wasn't on the medication. So that was really scary and really horrible, and I felt so bad afterwards. But yeah, when I was at my lowest time and my lowest weight ever, which was like 95, 94, it was bouncing around everywhere. I used to listen to Little Peep, Post Malone. I used to listen to a lot of like artists that really like kind of spoke to me when I was going through my tough times. So I just kind of like just fell in love with the word peep. So that's where it just came from. Because when I was going through some shit, I just kind of used that word a lot, and I was like, okay, I'll keep that. I'll keep using that word. And ever since, I've just used that word. And I don't care what people think. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I'm doing a lot better, way better than I was before. I'm sleeping. I'm going to bed early. I'm not staying up like I used to. I used to stay up until 5, 4, 6. Like, I used to stay up a lot. Sometimes I wouldn't sleep for like a day or two. Like, I had bad insomnia, I had bad anxiety, I had bad depression, I had just, I don't know, I just was not doing so well, and I wasn't on the right medication at the time. So, yeah, I've realized more throughout the years, like, how to kind of deal with my anxiety and deal with my anger or my emotions. But still, it's not always the best. And sometimes I kind of like flip out or something, or like not flip out, but I kind of like be disrespectful, and I kind of just realize that, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this video short in a little bit, but yeah, I'm glad I'm doing better. I'm glad I'm like, I mean, I don't like the weight I'm at, and I'm 142. So imagine from being like 100, like 115, 110, 100, no, to 100. So 120 down to 100, the hundreds. I was losing more and more weight rapidly because I struggle with bulimia and anorexia. So I quit eating after, like, before I moved out to go live with my sister and my sister Ashley, my best friend, but she's like my sister. And I didn't eat. All I ate for months at a time was Cheezy puffs, freaking white cheddar popcorn, and all I would have is coffee and Gatorade and juice. That's all. I wouldn't eat bagels. I wouldn't eat bananas. I wouldn't eat oranges. I wouldn't eat apples. I wouldn't eat anything anybody made. My friend even made enchiladas once, and he was like trying to get me to try it, and I was like, no, it's making me nauseous. I don't want to eat it. He's like, come on, just try a bite. Just one bite, please. I made it for you. I made it for everyone. And he was just like, it's okay. Just take a little tiny bite, and you'll be fine. And I was just like, oh, I don't know. It was making my mouth water like crazy. But I freaking, I just took a little bite and then went to go throw up. And I felt so bad. And then when I was friends with someone that was in my past, we went to like a lingerie store, and we were trying on clothes, whatever. And she took a picture of me because we were like, oh, this is cute. Well, can maybe get it? And I think I got a lingerie, but I left it in her car. So that sucks. But now she has my lingerie. Anyways, she took a picture, and you could see every bone popping up: my shoulders, my collarbones, my cheeks. My ribs were popping out. I don't really remember. Like, my legs were just like sticks. And not really sticks, because I was about 95 by then. So like 95, 90, I think I was 92 pounds. And she just like she was crying, and not really crying, she was like about to cry, and then she started crying. And she's like, you look at this. Do you see what you're going through? Do you see yourself? And I was like, yeah, I see that it looks bad, but I wasn't really like accepting it. Anyways, she took a picture of myself, and I just kind of like realized, like, wow, I look that skinny. But at the same time, I was kind of like denying it, and I wasn't really worried. And then I was at my grandma's once, and we went to McDonald's in the morning or in the afternoon, and I remember this just wave hit me of like, whoa, like I couldn't even stand. I just felt so dizzy, and my stomach felt twisted, and like I was like, I couldn't even stand. I was standing outside, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like about to pass out, and I was like, Grammy, I feel like I'm about to pass out. She's like, well, no wonder you haven't even ate. She's like, what do you eat? And I was like, coffee and like a toast, or not even toast. I think just coffee. And I don't think I even had toast, to be honest, because I wasn't eating at that time. Sorry. But she was like, get something to eat. So I'll get you something to eat. What do you want? And I was like, I don't know. Just chicken nuggets or fries. And she got me the kid meal chicken nuggets. And I took one bite, and I was just like, ugh. Just everything that I used to eat that tasted amazing, that like now tastes amazing, it's just I just missed out on so much food. Every time I went to the store, I'm like, whoa, what's that? Whoa, what's that? Like, I would just be so surprised at new things in the store because I never ate for months. So I would just be like, oh, that looks good. Or, whoa, is that new? Or, just, Anyways, I finally ate some chicken nuggets, and I did not feel good afterwards. I went to go throw it up. But then I ate one little bit more, like a bite or two left. I bite or two more, and then I went in the car and I was just I don't feel good. She's like, drink your Gatorade, just relax. You need to eat. She's like, she was just getting on me about my weight and about what I'm doing to myself. She's like, I'm scared I'm gonna lose you. She's like, I'm scared you're gonna die if you don't eat, and it was just really bad. But I think after I was in the hospital, like I don't know how long I was in there, but I started eating like slowly what they had. I was just like, I looked at my plate and I would be like, I would just sit there and kind of think about it, but I would be like, damn, I'm starving. And then I would see everybody else eating and everybody else enjoying their food, and I would be like, just staring at my food, taking little nibbles, and I'm like, fuck, this is good. What is this? And I'll just gobble it all down. But at the end, I would go throw it up and just to the point where I would make myself bleed, like my throat bleed. And they would have to come and stop me, and they would have to like try to pull me away from the toilet. And I was just like in a bad place at that time. But I slowly started eating more and more, and I was like realizing the weight that I was gaining. I was like, fuck, I don't want to gain this much weight. So I would try to throw up more and more after I ate. So it was just a bad spiral of just like eating, throwing up, eating, throwing up, eating, throwing up. So it was just really scary because I was like making myself bleed. And then this one doctor, the main doctor at the desk was like, if you don't stop throwing up, and this is the first time I've ever heard it from any doctor, or maybe one other doctor, I don't know, in my lifetime, but they have warned me about it. Like other doctors have warned me about it, that it's possible if you don't, it could happen. And I've seen other people on Instagram and people that I follow on Facebook or whatever, they have tubes down their nose or down their throat. So, or I think it goes down, yeah. Anyways, and I've never wanted that. I was terrified of getting a tube. But when I was throwing up so bad in the hospital, one person said that if you don't stop throwing up, I'm going to put a tube down your throat or down your nose, whatever. And I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, I'm dead serious. And I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't want one. I don't want one. Fuck no, I don't want a tube. He's like, well, if you don't stop, then we're going to put one in you. I was like, fuck. So that was the first time I think I ever experienced almost getting a tube down my nose or my throat. And because I was at my lowest weight ever, and my ideal weight for my height, my BMI is supposed to be like 120, 130. For my age now, it's probably 130, 140. But yeah, it was just really bad, and I was scared. And yeah, that's kind of my freaking bulimia story. It just like it just kind of like escalated throughout the years because I struggled with it since I was 14, 13 maybe. I struggled with it. I struggled with my weight all my life since I was 10. I never liked my body, but it's like no matter how bad it gets or how you think like oh, you're so fat, or oh I don't want to be that fat, or I don't know, it's just whatever you're thinking about your weight, don't listen to that voice in your head, because it's like you're stronger, you're beautiful no matter what, inside and out you are beautiful. Everyone should think that you're beautiful, because no matter what you are. But like you'll get through it. If you're struggling with the eating disorder or any kind of eating disorder or mental disorder that you struggle with, it's like you need to talk to someone. You should talk to someone no matter what it is, no matter what you're feeling. Just talk to someone that you're close to, or like a therapist or a school therapist or a school teacher. Talk to your parents, talk to your friends, whatever. Like, just make sure you talk about it, because the more you keep it in, the more you're going to bottle it up, and then it's going to explode, and then you're just going to spiral down, and it's just going to be a really bad roller coaster, and you're going to grow. You're going to go through it. You're going to grow through it, and you're going to learn from your mistakes and learn from what you've done or what you've thought, and just kind of more mature, and like have a really better mindset in the end when you get through it, and when you become stronger. I smell poop. I don't know if it's in this cage or what, but I smell poop. But yeah, it's just you get through it, and you become stronger in the end, and you become more like mentally aware of things, and just know that you're awesome. Just know that you're beautiful, no matter what people say, no matter who says what. You are freaking fucking beautiful. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. No matter if it's your own parents, if it's your own grandmother, because my grandmother still to this day is on me about my weight. Oh, you're eating too much. Oh, you're eating so little. Oh, you're gaining a lot of weight. I don't even eat that much. I don't even gobble that food down like you do. And it's just like, she says everything that I hate, and I'm just freaking in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to eat. Pretty much, you know what I mean? I don't want to eat anymore. It's like, she makes me feel like that. So don't let anybody make you feel like that. Be the bigger person. Stand up for yourself. Freaking be like, you know what? Don't even say that. It hurts my feelings, and just walk away. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're the bigger person, and you're the one who's going through it, and nobody else probably understands but you. So it's a life lesson, and you just have to, understand that you'll go through shit, and you'll go through like an eating disorder or whatever you're going through right now. It's like you'll get through it, and you'll feel better when you get it out, and you kind of stop denying it, and you realize that it's bad, and you're just like, you realize all the bad stuff instead of the good. So yeah, I learned a lot from my experience. So I still struggle with it to this day. I'm not even going to say experience, because I still struggle with my eating disorder. And sometimes I lie to my fiance because I don't want him to get mad at me for throwing up. I don't want him to feel pissed off, or I feel so guilty after I throw up, even though I don't. Like, I know it's bad, and I know I shouldn't. And it's like, it's disrespectful to other people because they just cooked and whatever. But yeah, I feel so shitty, and I'm like, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? And then I'm like, okay, I won't tell him. And then when I don't tell him, he already knows, and he gets mad. So it's like, it's don't lie about it. Just kind of know that they're there for you no matter what. But you just gotta focus on getting better, and write poems, write your feelings out, sing, dance, skateboard, surfboard, drive, whatever, smoke, fucking do whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, and nothing bad. But fucking go for it, and do whatever you feel like doing in life, because you only live once, and you only have a short period of time. Especially if you're struggling with an eating disorder, you have to make sure that you live life, and you freaking experience things, experience love, experience heartbreak, experience car crashes, or fucking, I don't know, experience cooking, experience marriage, experience kids. Go through life, you know what I mean? Don't freaking stop just don't stop life. Don't stop your dreams or your future ideas, because you have something that's slowing you down or making you feel weak or making your bones hurt. It's like, be strong, and fucking know that you'll get through it no matter what. No matter if you're not with someone or you are with someone or you have family or you don't have family. It's like you'll get through it no matter what. You know what? I keep on saying that, but yeah. If I started my weight from 150s to 160s, and then 160s, 150s to 120, 130, and then throughout the years, more and more, lower and lower and lower and lower, it takes a toll. It takes a big toll on you. And you don't want to go through that. You don't. You just trust me, you don't. But from the highest weight to my lowest weight ever was 90, almost 89. Pretty much almost 89 pounds. And in my collarbones, everything was sticking out. I was just in pain from sitting down. Literally sitting on the couch just hurt my butt for hours. If I just sat here like how I'm sitting now, I would need a pillow under my butt because it hurts so bad to sit. Even in the car, I had to have a pillow because my butt was so tiny and it hurt to sit down for so long. So I started putting a pillow in the car. It got that bad. But no, like from how I was like 15, 16 when I got to my highest weight because I was living with Hispanic people and I ate a lot of bread and like a lot of fattening stuff. But it made me gain weight to like 159, 160. So imagine from being that much weight, that high of a weight, all the way down to 90. Like, that is scary. That's a big difference from 160, 150, all the way to 90. That's like almost 40, 50. I don't know how the math works, but that's almost like 40, 50 pounds. Or maybe 40 pounds. I think I gained like 40 pounds after I got out of the hospital. After I got out of the hospital, I gained like 25 to 30 pounds. Right after I got out of the hospital, I gained that much. I was like 90 to 110, 115. And then I got to 120 to 125 to 128. And then to 130. And then, yeah, so it was really crazy. I was like, wow. And I still don't like my body right now. But it's like, I was so scared that, because my lowest weight was that bad, I was so scared that I would, oh my God, that I would not be able to have kids. Everybody was telling me, what if you can't have kids? You might not be able to have kids. You might have to adopt. You might have to get a surrogate or like whatever. And it was so scary because I was like, I do want kids. I want to have my own kids. I don't want to adopt. I mean, maybe I will adopt, but that's down the road. But everybody was telling me, yeah, you're not gonna make it to have kids. You're not gonna be able to push one out because it'll freaking kill you, maybe. And I was like, fuck, that was the scariest thing ever. Because I was like, not the scariest thing ever, but that was mainly one of them. But yeah, it was just really scary. And I'm glad that I've gained weight, but at the same time, I wish I could lose more because I'm 142, 140 right now. And then I want to get down to like 120, and then I want to get down to 117, 118. So I need to lose 20 to 25 pounds to get down to that level. So first I need to lose, like, I have to add it up on my phone, but I have to lose like 15 to 20 pounds, maybe 20 pounds, to get to 120. And then I need to lose another 5'10" to get to 117. So it's a lot of work. That's the last hit. I actually have to go to the restroom, but I can hold it. I actually had to hold it once or twice. No, 2 times. I had to go from the Mexican border because we went to Mexico all the time when I was younger. We were going from Mexican border all the way to Palm Springs, California. So that's a really long way. And they didn't want to stop. We had a whole car full of people. So, and everybody was sleeping, everybody was tired, and they're Mexicans, they're Hispanic. So, when you want to stop to the bathroom or something, you have to wait, or whatever. So, I guess I fell asleep or whatever. I guess when they stopped, or I don't know. This was a long ass time ago. But I had to go to the bathroom really freaking bad. And we waited until we got to Palm Springs to go to the restroom because that's where we were going. And all the kids were sleeping and all that. And we didn't want to wake them up. So we finally got to the house. And then freaking somebody was in the bathroom, the only bathroom in there. So I was like freaking out. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know if I went to the restroom or if I went outside. I don't really know. But I think a bathroom opened up and I went straight away. I was like, fuck. That's the longest I had to hold it. That's the longest ever I had to hold my urine. And then another time, I was taking laxatives at the time, which really fucked me up. Don't ever take laxatives for losing weight. If you do, you should stop because it really fucks up your intestines. It really makes your butt hurt and it's really bad. Anyways, I was taking 7 to 8 laxatives and then I started taking 10. So I bumped it up a little. Anyways, I bumped it up to 9 or 10. And then I remember we were in Arizona or Las Vegas. I don't remember, but this was a few years ago. And I was taking laxatives, and then we went on this long road trip to Las Vegas or Arizona. I'm not really sure which one it was. But I remember I had to go to the bathroom so bad. Your laxatives started kicking in, right when we were, going somewhere or going home. And I had to go so bad, and I literally, a little bit, I'm going to admit, this happened once in my entire life. I shit my pants a little. Just a tiny bit, and I had thongs on. I was so pissed. But luckily, I had a clothes bag. So I went to go use the restroom at the gas station we were at. And there was this lady in there. I was like, fuck, hurry, please hurry. Please hurry, I have to go to the restroom. I was like, and then I was waiting out there holding my, butt. I was squeezing my butt, and I was like, fuck, I have to go. Hold it in, Jules. Because laxatives, when they kick in, they fucking kick in. So you can't, there's no stopping them. There's no stopping it, because they really fuck with your intestines and fuck with your stomach. So once they kick in, you can't help it. So, and I was taking 10 at the time. I kicked it up from, because they didn't really work, taking 2 or 3. So I kicked it up to 5. That wasn't really helping. They didn't really kick into 5. And then I kicked it up to 6, 7. Still wasn't really working for me, but kind of was. And then I kicked it up to 10. So imagine on a road trip on 10 laxatives to make you shit. That worst idea ever. And I'm admitting this because everybody has had accidents. If you haven't, fucking oh well. Judge me all you want. I shit my pants once in my entire life. Don't judge me, okay? It happens. And I couldn't control it because I was on laxative, okay? I'm sorry. Anyways, I gotta find where he shit because it smells like shit in here. I think it's his cage. Anyways. But anyways, I finally made it to the restroom, got changed, cleaned myself up with water and soap and all that. Because it didn't run down my legs or anything. It didn't do anything. It wasn't like a huge shit. It was just like a little bit that came out because I tooted. So that was embarrassing. That was the worst. And everybody was like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, did you shit your pants? And I was like, yeah, a little bit came out. And it was funny. I just laughed it out. I just laughed it off. And we got back in the car and we just went home. Or went wherever. It was really fun. So that was my worst experience ever with having an eating disorder. Not the worst, but the worst embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me while having an eating disorder. So put down in the comments how you feel about that. It's actually kind of funny. Because if you really think about it, you're like, oh my God, this chick shit her pants. Like, ew. Like, oh my God, you're so gross. Who cares? I've had to clean up after my nieces and I clean up after a 1 to 2 year old, no, 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old. I've had to clean up a lot of diapers in my young years. So I'm like okay with it. Like, I don't really know. It's just like whatever. It happens, if you pee your pants. It's like if you pee your pants, it's just an embarrassing story that you get to tell to people, and then I'm gonna fucking tell it to you. I don't care what y'all think. Okay, it's at 69, so I need to call mom here. Turn on. It takes forever to turn on. Oh, is that weed? Oops. Oopsie. Just pack it in there. Okay, it's almost on. I hope she texts me. This is no service, so we have to wait for a second. Okay, there it goes. I doubt she texted, but okay, shut up. I got tobacco everywhere. Check the phone. Okay. Let's see, let me text her. If you could please hit me up to take me to my grandma's. I have to get something before I go to my grandma's, so. To go to pick me up to UXOXO. Okay, so I was like, hey, I was wondering if you could please pick up my Prozac and my other medication before you pick me up to go to my grams. Please let me know if you can. Please, love you, X. When you'll be picking me up. And it might rain tomorrow too. So. Okay, so I said that's all I need beforehand, and if you could let me know when you'll be picking me up because I'm gonna pack today, and it might rain tomorrow, so I need care. Leaf green. I should call my grandma. Oh, it's upside down. Wow, that was weird. I should call my grandma too because I need to talk to her about when I'm gonna be coming, and if she could write a list of things that she wants me to help her with when I get there. I got her new number finally, so I was really worried because I didn't have her new number, which is her new flip phone number. So I didn't have it, and I was really worried because I couldn't get a hold of her. I couldn't leave her messages. I couldn't leave her voicemails. She wasn't getting any of them. So like I talked to her maybe once from her neighbor, or her neighbor talked to my grandma about me coming and all that, and telling her that I couldn't get a hold of her. So I got kind of had connection through her neighbor and me texting. But yeah, I was just so freaking worried. And then I was like, oh, so is this her number? And I texted that number and she's like, no, she has a new number. So then she gave me that number and I texted it and I was like, please call me when you can. I haven't been able to get a hold of you for weeks. And then she answered and then she finally we talked for I don't know, a long time. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't been able to get a hold of you. I've been so worried. Are you okay? How are you doing? And then I told her about when I'm coming and all that, or when I can come. And anyways, I got a hold of my grandma. So I was really pumped about that. But I do need to call her and tell her that I'm going to bring Scotch, but Marianne will be picking him up or we can drop him off. Don't worry. He's going to stay there while I'm there. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to end this live stream because I really got to go to the bathroom and I got to call my grandma. So this is my last live until I get back. And if I can upload another video or do another live, I will. Leave it down in the comments what you want me to do a video about next. It could be about anything. It could be about my old life, my past. It could be my friendship. It could be about relationship. It could be about food. It could be about makeup. It could be about anything. Just whatever y'all want to see me talk about or do. Leave down in the comments. And please subscribe and turn on the bell. That would be awesome if you guys do enjoy watching some of these videos. I mean, I'll be making more videos. So, yeah. I'm just chilling on this Sunday. And I'm probably going to go to the restroom, call my grandma, and then watch something or listen to some music. So, okay. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.